I would say what's unique about this base is the infrastructure. It is somewhat old, but at the same time it's very robust, which allows us to bed down personnel at a reasonably quick pace.
Well, to prepare for the influx, we had to do a room validation to make sure we had clean rooms, air conditioning units. A painful process, but it was a necessary process. And we went through room by room to check how many mattresses, how many beds, how many wall lockers, bureaus, lamps, if the air conditioning was working. We did all that validation to make sure when our guys hit the ground that they were able to get into a room that was clean and safe, and they could start focusing on their jobs.
Our services guys, obviously, as you continue to increase your footprint of personnel on the base, you're going to need to feed those individuals. And our services folks have just bent over backwards.
A normal day here or a regular day here, it is a hectic schedule. I normally wake up at 4 a.m., come out here, and I start to set up for the troops so they can get their first meal of the day. Then I wait for trucks to come in to bring in other subsistence, MREs of water. And as I'm doing that, I'm also doing all of the admin associated with setting up a dining facility. Next on my agenda is to serve the first hot rations. I don't like to do things twice. I don't like doing 3 times. If I come in, I'm gonna give it my all.
I'm giving another box of chips.
We've had various individuals in our FSS section that have, from PERSCO, get the computer systems in place, made sure that we've got processes identified so when those forces do begin to arrive, we have a smooth transition from getting off the bus to filing into the buildings, taking care of their personnel.
Come on in, grab a chair. Every chair is going to be full, so back it in, guys.
CRE brings a unique capability in that it provides, first and foremost, security for our personnel. Initially, our footprint being very, very small, we want to ensure that we have proper force protection around our perimeters. One of the often neglected areas, I think, is your bedding down forces are food portion and the water. Coming into this location, it has not been used in a very long time, so the existing water tanks needed to be purged, if you will, of some of the impurities in the system. And our CE community has just done yeoman's work in trying to ensure that we've got clean water that can be used by our personnel.
I was here 11 years ago when it was up and operational. The challenge to see this part of the operation stand back up, sort of like bringing everything full circle. I was part of Desert Shield, Desert Storm back in 1990, 91, and to be a part of New Dawn is definitely something that's allowing those two ends to meet and a little closure.
Regardless of your AFSC, when you're in the process of opening a base, standing up a base, your AFSC it's a core competency, but you still have to be willing to pitch in and help out your fellow airmen. Together, we all need to pitch in and be ready to receive follow-on forces at this location.